Hey guys, Steve Krivda here, and I'm coming to you from my home office down here in Naples, Florida, and today's topic is 7 tips on building massive income. Now, you obviously, since you're here, you probably know that I'm in the network marketing industry, but let me tell you something. These 7 tips will correlate, and you can use them to any business, no matter what arena, whether you're a conventional business or an online or a home-based business. It doesn't really matter. It's going to work for everything. So pay attention to what we have going on here. And some of them are going to be no-brainers, and some of them, I hope you get an aha moment. So check it out. Okay, number 1, you got to get moving, right? You got to take some action. I can't tell you how many times I've seen people get into the business or come into the industry. They're all excited, and they go in and they have it, and they hit OK or click or send or whatever, and like that's it. Like weeks will go by and nothing happens because they're just not taking any action. And I don't know, there's usually a variety of different reasons why people aren't taking action, but if you want to build a massive income, you've got to take it. You know, get with your upline or somebody that's making it in the industry and say, hey, look, I just came into the industry, or I just came into this business, or I've been doing this for 15 years and I haven't had any success. What are you doing? Help me take this action. Help me take the first step. Okay, so step number 1 is take action. Step 2 is progression. See, it's a good idea to watch how you're progressing. Okay, if you are in this industry, say for a week, within the first week, you will learn certain strategies, and you'll be ready to progress on to the next level. Okay, so constantly pay attention to what you're doing, keeping yourself sharp. Okay, as your education goes, your mind will grow. All right, so let it keep growing, keep an eye on your progression, and keep moving forward, and constantly take on that new strategy when you're ready, which is actually going to tie right into step number 3, and that's keep a journal. You don't want to get ahead of yourself, but you always want to be constantly keeping yourself sharp. See, now by keeping a journal in tip number 3, you're going to be keeping an eye on the strategies that you're doing, what's working, what's not working, how many people you're talking to, and so on. Now, the cool thing about a journal is you can keep an eye on what you've been doing, your progress. You can keep an eye on that progress. You see, a lot of people get frustrated and they say to them, the inner voice starts going, I'm not having any results, I'm not doing this, I'm not doing that. When a lot of times to get yourself over that hump, a lot of times all you have to do is take a look and see how far you've come. And a journal will help you do that. Okay, tip number 4, get your balance. This is a big one. This one actually, I have to constantly remind myself of this one. I tend to go a little crazy sometimes. I'll go through, several nights in a row where I might get, if I'm super lucky, 2 or 3 hours of sleep a night. And it's not because I'm pushing myself. I just dig this industry, man. I have a good time with it. I'm constantly learning and listening and just educating myself on what's going on. But you have to keep your balance though. Because if you're doing this 3, 4, 5, sometimes 6 nights in a row, and I've been guilty of this, what happens is you kind of run into a brick wall and you end up sleeping your night away, or you're sleeping the week away, or like you might sleep for like 3 days straight. In addition to all that, your mind isn't sharp. If you're only getting a few hours of sleep a night, your mind is not as sharp as it needs to be to run yourself your own business. So make sure you're constantly checking your balance, get your balance, make sure you have a good daily mode of operation to keep you in check. Specialize. Once you come into the industry and you've gone through your progression and you're keeping your journal, you're going to find something that really rings with you. It clicks. Something you enjoy doing, you're getting results from it, and you really just dig it. Okay? Specialize in something that fits with your personality and master it. That is going to be one of the biggest keys to building your income. Recovery time. Now, though sometimes we go crazy and you do get a balance, there is and I don't condone this for everybody because some people can't snap out of it, but you do have to have recovery time. If you've been busting your hump for about 3, 4, 5 months, it's a good idea to take a vacation with your family and just you need some recovery time. You need to stop for just a couple of days, regroup, get your mind recharged, and really get your head back into the game by giving your body time to just mentally and physically rest. Spend the time with your family, spend the time with you, just get some nice quiet time and just have a good time with yourself so you can let yourself recover so you don't get burnt out. Okay? And number 7 is going to tie it all in together, dedication. You've got to be dedicated to your business, period. If you're not dedicated to your business, all this other stuff, it doesn't mean a thing. You can get moving sometimes. Progression, I might be progressing. Kind of write in your journal. Sometimes your balance doesn't really matter. You're kind of dabbling in a couple of different things. Recovery, I go on vacation whenever I want. That's not dedication. You need dedication to circle in all these guys above. Okay? And when you're dedicated, you keep an eye on your dedication, that's going to take you through the nights. It's going to take you through the tough times when the results aren't quite happening. It's going to take you through all this stuff. All right, guys, so there we are. Again, my name is Steve Krivda, and these are my 7 tips to building massive income. Get moving, take action, progression, keep a journal, keep your balance, specialize, recovery, and dedication. And listen, guys, I appreciate you guys being here. I hope you got some value out of this. This is stuff that I always have to constantly remind myself of. And if you didn't see my little ad over here, make sure you head over to stevekrivda.com and download the free audio on my personal secrets on how to close more reps into your business. And you can download that for free. So I appreciate you guys being here, and these are the 7 steps to building a massive income. Guys, have an awesome, awesome day. And leave me a comment, share this thing around. Man, it'd be awesome. See you guys.